They distribute 5 million in December alone and 30,000 Srimad Bhagavatam sets during the Bhadra Purnima campaign. So those numbers are staggering, mind-boggling. Under the able guidance of His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu, everything can be achieved with his inspiration. So over the last 15 years, Prabhu has been traveling across India and abroad on invitations from various congregations across the globe, specifically in universities, corporations across Americas, Africa, Panama, South America, Middle East, and you name it. So it doesn't just stop here. Prabhu also teaches Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav courses, ISKCON disciple courses, and as part of other Shastric courses he teaches and he conducts so many seminars for youth, providing them with inspiration and guidance. I know personally for myself and many other in our community, we look forward to his annual visit here. It's a part of our annual programs. If he doesn't show up, then we are all very sad, but he makes a point that he's here to give us his very kind association. So in the Texas style, we're going to welcome His Grace Baldev Prabhu once again to ISKCON of Round Rock by loudly chanting Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Welcome.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Om Jnanatirmirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahaganalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshtarini Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So welcome all the devotees for today's Sunday program in ISKCON of Round Rock, Austin, Texas, in the Holy Association of Shri Shri Radha Kunja Bihari Gaur Nitai, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani, Srila Prabhupada, and each and every one of you. Thank you, Prabhu, for always your warm welcome. The devotees here always are very special because they have very good relationship amongst each other, and also they share that with others who come here. So part of my coming here every year is not because from something from my side here attracts. The most important thing attracting here is the association of all great devotees here. So you all deserve more for me coming here. So I was just thinking, what should I speak today? And then yesterday we had a small program in the house of Kanai Gopal Prabhu and Premanandini Mataji, that we had a small Rath Yatra, mini Rath Yatra. And then while I was kind of planning for this Rath Yatra few days back, I also decided I'll just continue the discussion from Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is one of the very wonderful pastimes. This is Madhya Leela, chapter 11. And chapter is entitled Beda Kirtan Pastimes. So I'll read few verses and then we'll speak on the cultural aspect of ISKCON, how ISKCON is developed based on association of Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. So this is Madhya Leela, chapter 11, and this is text number 90 onwards. So few texts here have no purport, So we'll just read the translations till we come to the text number 95, which is the purport of Srila Prabhupada. So text number 90. Shuklambar dekhiye Sridhara Vijaya Vallabha Senaye Purushottama Sanjaya. So this is a discussion going on between King Prataprudra Maharaj, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Gopinath Acharya. So Gopinath Acharya, he is also very part of the ministers of the king of Prataprudra, king of Odisha, Prataprudra Maharaj. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is the main head priest of Prataprudra Maharaj. So these three devotees, great Vaishnavas, they are all together and they are discussing. What is the discussion point? So discussion is about an amazing scene which is happening in front of their eyes. What has happened is, after Lord Jagannath's sickness pastime is over, and the Rath Yatra is due to start. We all know that after Snana Purnima, Lord Jagannath gets transcendentally sick. And for a number of days, his darshan is closed. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, out of separation from Lord Jagannath, he goes to which place? Alarnath. And then he goes to Alarnath, which is just 1 hour drive from Jagannath Puri. And there, Mahaprabhu remembers Jagannath and he finds Alarnath there, the beautiful deity of Lord Narayan, which was installed by Alvars who had come to Jagannath Puri, originally installed by Brahmaji. So then Lord stays there, and as soon as Lord comes to know that Rath Yatra is coming and Jagannath has now again given darshan, so he returns back. So that is the time when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is about to return for Rath Yatra, and that's the time many devotees, they have on their way from Bengal, a month, kind of a walking trip, they have reached the presence of Jagannath Puri. So they are also entering. We know that how when Rath Yatra happens, devotees come from different places, right? Sometimes we say, Hari, aap bhi aaye, you also come. Because Rath Yatra brings great joy in the hearts of devotees. I was recently in London for London Rath Yatra, the famous Rath Yatra there. And I was very surprised because literally every yatra which is there in UK, they all had come in buses, coaches to just join this Rath Yatra. So 10,000, 15,000 devotees were there assembling for 3 major Raths going through the main streets of London and converging at Trafalgar Square Park. And everyone of Manchester, Birmingham, you name any, Oxford, Cambridge, all yatras were there. So I remember the same thing when Mahaprabhu's time also, devotees from all over Bengal, Odisha, they would come. The purpose was Rath Yatra, but the higher purpose or inner purpose was to meet Mahaprabhu. Because Mahaprabhu was staying in Jagannath Puri, so they will take a vacation and come and stay for 4 months. Amazing, right now? We all like to have a vacation for 4 months. Most of us, when we go to India, we have a very short vacation. We just land and realize, arey, khatam hone wala hai, come back again. But they had 4 months vacation. And they would come and they would, the only purpose, Rath Yatra was just a reason, because Rath Yatra gets over in 10 days, right? But why someone should stay for 4 months? The reason is because Mahaprabhu is there. Suna ji nahi raha kya? Adjustment for sound or for video? For sound. Okay. Sound is okay. Video is not okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I was also in sound system for many years, so I know all the techniques. I was wondering why he is adjusting so much. One time I was doing sound system service, and I'll not tell you the name of the leader who was there. Very strict. So I adjusted and said, do you want me to eat the sound system mic? You're placing it so front in the... Anyways. So we are now back to Jagannath Puri. So now, Pratap Rudra Maharaj, who has been staying in Jagannath Puri in Odisha, a place which is a place of culture. People from all different parts of the world, India, would come to Jagannath Puri during Rath Yatra or during other times of the year with different cultural backgrounds. Right? Within India, we have so much of variety of spirituality, right? So much of, it's actually, in one sense, a great heritage. Those who come from India, they know that sometimes people have questioned, why so much of variety? Why worship God in different ways? But actually, it's a sign of luxury. Like, for example, let's say you go to South India, and then someone gives you Puludrai from Tamil Nadu, and then you go to Jagannath Puri, someone offers you Khaja or Poda Pita. You go to Bengal and they give you Rashagola, and then you come to Maharashtra and they offer you Puran Puri, right? Go to Gujarat and then you get Dhokla, Khandvi, Khaman and Undhyo, and then you go to Uttar Pradesh and you get Gevar. Punjab, you get parathas. And Kashmir, you get dum aloo. Many more. I just remember whatever I have eaten. So when we eat, we don't say, why so much variety? Why not just one chapati and sabji? So when we eat, we want variety. So actually, sign of variety is a luxury. So even worshipping Krishna is a luxury. Lord Krishna has gone to all these different places and established temples, and each temple they offer unique bhoga. So Jagannath Puri has been always a place of all Vaishnavas from different sampradayas converging and worshipping Jagannath. So Pratap Rudra Maharaj is not like, who has never seen devotees. He has seen so many devotees. But somehow or other, this Pratap Rudra Maharaj has got attracted to the assembly of Gaudiya Vaishnavas who have just reached Jagannath Puri from Bengal. And that is the reason this whole chapter, these few verses which we are discussing, is all about Pratap Rudra Maharaj's inquisitiveness to know who are these devotees, what is so attractive about them. Their kirtan is special. And why there is so much of joy and bliss in their face, which Pratap Rudra Maharaj had not seen elsewhere. And that's the inquisitiveness which has brought us to this chapter. And the answer is provided by Sarvam Bhattacharya and Gopinath Acharya. So here, Pratap Rudra Maharaj is, through his eyes, watching the great reception of Vaishnavas. So 200 devotees, senior devotees, well-known devotees of Mahaprabhu, they have just reached Jagannath Puri from Bengal, and they have been now received by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associates. That reception is attracting Pratap Rudra Maharaj's attention. What is the reception? The reception is not a gala reception. It's not like they're throwing a party, a big hall, nothing like that. It's on the street only. It's like, two set of Vaishnavas are meeting on the street. At best, what you can say? Hare Krishna, how are you? But the way you say also makes a difference, right? That, Hare Krishna Prabhu, nice to see you. Right? Hare Krishna, acha laga aapko milke. The way you say two things, the same thing in two different style, right? Hari Bol, how are you? And Hari Bol, how are you? Okay. Some like Shawan was one of our presidents in Radha Gopinath temple. He was mentioning receiving guests also is an art. So he said, welcome. Suddenly open the door, someone, well, oh, come. Since you come, please come. Welcome. How many, nowadays we ask, how many days you going to stay? Or you may ask, abhi aana tha kya? हमेशा अभी बोला बिना बोले आ जाते हैं. So reception is different style. But here we see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was not there, but he had arranged two of his senior devotees. Receiving Vaishnava should be done by senior devotees. Even in Mahaprabhu's time, serving was not done by junior devotees or those who come, Nyaya lag gaya, seva mein laga do usko. Serving has to be done by senior devotees. I am not saying that you change your plan here. I am just suggesting you something here. Please don't consider it as a management lecture. But I am saying that sometimes we feel some services can be done by new people. But actually serving is an art. Right? Many times we have seen in Vaishnava community, devotees become unhappy for various reasons. One reason could be prasad. The way, not that prasad kam mila, how prasad was served. Like, have you experienced when you take prasadam, especially a feast is being cooked, and you have been fasting the whole day. Let's say Gaur putting off feast, or maybe Janmashtami, 12 o'clock night feast, after the whole day of fasting. And there are 8 to 9 items. Everyone is excited to just join the line and take prasadam. It's like, let's say buffet system is there. So I have experienced when you have big feast, in ISKCON Chowpatty, people are standing in line, thousands of them. And we are serving prasadam, and everyone is not looking at who is serving. They are all looking at the prasadam item. So once I was serving, and everyone was coming, every one of them I knew who were in the line. It's a big line, so like takes 1 or 2 hours just to complete the whole the line of devotees who are waiting for prasadam. So I would say Hare Krishna, and I was serving, supposed to serve 2 gulab jamuns per devotee. So Hare Krishna, and everyone's Hare Krishna, but they are not seeing who is serving. They are seeing what's falling in the plate. So I thought, let's now make devotees some conscious, and we should also see who is serving, right? So everyone is watching what's falling on the plate and what's coming in, right? What is the next item? So the devotee who was very close to me, he was standing in front of me, not watching me, he was watching how much gulab. I just put 1 gulab jamun. He realized, the previous one I saw got 2, and then he, just like with this like very grave eyes, who is this person who's serving just 1 gulab jamun? And he saw me, oh prabhuji, Hari bol. I said, just to grab your attention, I put 1 gulab jamun. The second gulab jamun, he said, thank you Prabhu. So prasadam is an art, eating is an art, and serving also is an art. So Vaishnavism is an art. An art is something which we have to learn, how to learn the way we serve. Therefore we have all Vaishnava etiquettes, right? Why Vaishnava etiquette? Vaishnava etiquette is not just to get initiated, so we write an exam on that. No, it's an art of serving, it's art of dealing. Srila Jiva Goswami mentions in Sandarbhas that if you want to go back home, back to Godhead, there is 2-point formula. You want to hear? Maybe you may know also. 2-point formula to go back to Godhead easily. First is attentive chanting, and second is attentive dealings. And Jiva Goswami mentions they both are interconnected. Attentive dealings with Vaishnavas. So, coming back to the culture of receiving guests, here we see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent Swarup Damodar Goswami, the most senior most devotee, and his own assistant Govinda. They both go, so they are going towards Narendra Sarovar, the place where all the devotees from Bengal are now coming towards. So like a 2 rivers are meeting, Sangam, Ganga and Jamuna meeting at Narendra Sarovar. 200 Vaishnavas from Bengal, Advaita Achar. Who are they? So we're going to read that. Who are meeting all these devotees? And there's a confluence. And Swarup Damodar Goswami and Govinda, they are not carrying much articles. It's not like they carry 200 garlands. All they carry is their own presence and the way they are greeting each other. So that's what Pratapruddra Maharaj is watching. And he's asking, I can see 2 great Vaishnavas groups are greeting each other. Who are there? I want to know. So Gopinath Acharya is saying, Gopinath Acharya continued to point out to devotees. Here is Shuklambar. See, there is Sridhar. Here is Vijaya, and there is Vallabh Sen. Here is Purushottam, and there is Sanjay. So he's just telling them names, not even describing them. Who is Purushottam, who is Sanjay? And then, here are all the residents of Kulinagram, such as Satyaraj Khan and Ramananda. Indeed, all of them are present here. Please see. Here are Mukunda Das, Narahari, Raghunandan, Chiranjeev and Sulochan, all residents of Srikhanda. So this is Namavali, only names. But Chaitanya Charitamrita has described so many names. Why? Because names themselves are purifying. If you read Bhagavatam, sometimes chapter after chapter, Shukadeva Goswami is speaking only names. Names of king, their wife's name, their children's name, 5 children, and then again first son, he got married, and how many children he had. Literally chapter after chapter. And who is speaking this? Shukadeva Goswami, who is 16-year-old, completely detached. Nothing to do with material world. He is describing in details about married life of devotees. To remember names is not easy, right? Sometimes we forget names. I remember one of our devotees, a good preacher, he travels all over America. He is known for remembering everyone's name. But there is an art. As soon as he goes to the next temple, all the previous temple's name he writes down. This the family I met, uska bacche ka naam ye hai, Mataji, Prabhuji. And the next time he's about to come to this area, and he opens that book. Oh yes, by heart all the names. It's an exercise. It's an effort to remember names. Shukadeva Goswami is remembering name after name after name. And he's a great sannyasi, anasakta, detached person. And he's remembering the name of Prabhuji also, and Mataji also, and children, daughters also, and sons also. Why? Because these are not ordinary names. These are not the names we read in newspaper or in our magazines. These are names of great Mahabhagavad devotees. Even by remembering their name, reciting their name, we can progress in Krishna consciousness. What to speak of hearing about them. So here are just name after name after. Prataprudra Maharaj is hearing all names. He may not even know who is Sanjay, who is Sridhar. But just a matter of fact, they are in that group and these are all great devotees. Hearing about them is also purifying. So he continues now, Gopinath, how many names shall I speak to you? He is asking Prataprudra Maharaj. All the devotees you see here are associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is their life and soul. Now Prataprudra Maharaj, he says, upon seeing all his devotees, the king said, I am very much astonished, for I have never seen such an effulgence. This is Prataprudra Maharaj. Prataprudra Maharaj, as I mentioned, he is the king of Odisha, the cultural place. He has seen so many devotees. But seeing this set of devotees has impressed him. I have never seen such an effulgence. Indeed, their effulgence is like the brilliance of 1,000,000 suns. Prataprudra Maharaj doesn't have to kind of, say something to appease someone. He's genuinely saying that all these devotees, their brilliance is like 1,000,000 suns. Nor have I ever heard the Lord's name chanted so melodiously. So first of all, the devotees are very brilliant, effulgent. And second, the way they are chanting these holy names, that's attracting me. So Prabhupada gives a brilliant purport. Prabhupada says, such are the symptoms of pure devotees when they are chanting. All the pure devotees are as bright as sunshine, and their bodily luster is very effulgent. In addition, their performance of Sankirtan is unparalleled. Prabhupada says, there are many professional chanters who can perform congregational chanting with various musical instruments in an artistic and musical way. But their chanting cannot be as attractive as the congregational chanting of pure devotees. Right? Now, we may have gone through so many Hare Krishna mantra chanting tunes, I don't remember how many tunes I must have heard in my life for the last 30, 40 years. Every year new tunes are coming, right? But in ISKCON, there is one tune which is evergreen. Which tune? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada's tune is evergreen. You just play Prabhupada's tune in your home or in the Kirtan temple hall, it just creates another atmosphere. I don't remember who the South Indian artist, but it's one beautiful story. Somewhere in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu, one foreign devotee had put up a bookstall. And generally, there is a nice system where you put a bookstall, attract people, you put a Prabhupada tape there going on. So Prabhupada tape, that whole thing was like the Hare Krishna mantra and also the other bhajans. Vandeham Shri Guru. So everyone was coming and they're watching. Sometimes I remember when you put bookstall and put Prabhupada's Kirtan, people come and said, Ye kyon hai? Who is singing? I want this. Books are there, they want to have that tape or that particular recording. So there was one person just a little far away, very well decked up. He was constantly watching the book table. He was neither coming ahead. So he was like, please come. He was not coming, standing there only. 15 minutes he was standing there and just watching the table. And this devotee was thinking, why is he standing there? Is he some crook who's waiting for me to just see here and there, maybe come and pick up my money and all? So finally went to why you are standing 15 minutes here? You know, you're coming to stall, not going away also. Do you want books? He said, no, I was hearing this music which you have played. And said, this is our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada singing. Yes, that's what I'm hearing. And then introduced him that I'm a big Carnatic music. I've done a lot of shows and like I don't remember what, Balakrishna or something. Anyone knows Carnatic music, Balakrishna? Right? Bala Murli Krishna, right. So Bala Murli Krishna was there. And he was saying that I have heard this for the last 15 minutes. I know all the different musical, I have a lot of musical sense. But this is not from this world. And this is something special. Your guru is singing in a style, by his purity, singing a tune which is not in the material world. And this devotee is thinking, that's why they're attracting everyone. So Prabhupada's singing is so pure, the one tune he sings, but the tune is so purifying, is evergreen, everyone, altar also we play that Hare Krishna tune. So when a pure devotee sings, that Kirtan just attracts us. So Prabhupada is saying here, right, he mentioned that professional chanters cannot attract our hearts. They can do some performance, musical traits. Like one time Jayapadaka Maharaj mentioning very beautiful, that when he was preaching all over Bengal, so one of the devotees who took initiation from him, he told Maharaj that, Maharaj, I am a professional chanter. Before I became devotee, I was doing Akhanda Harinam. There are many groups in Bengal and Orissa who chant 24 hours Kirtan. They get paid and whole 24 hours they do Harinam Kirtan. So he told that, Maharaj, before also I was chanting Hare Krishna, now I am chanting Hare Krishna. So gulf of difference. He was mentioning that I would get money people would invite me to big programs and I would chant for hours together. But while chanting, I would always wait, keep looking at the watch, when the show will get over and when will I smoke? Because my throat will get parched by chanting Hare Krishna. So Maharaj mentioning that many times people are attracted to professional singers. So they may chant, they may do artistic performance, but what's in their heart? To glorify Krishna? No. There are many bhajan singers, especially in India, who sing very nicely. But if you actually go very close to them, you see them before the performance and after the performance, they have to drink. Yes. We have experience of ISKCON Mumbai. We have a beautiful temple, ISKCON Jew, Radharaspear. They have this beautiful theatre there, Bhakti Kala Kshetra. And very famous bhajan singer. I will not take his name. But he would sing. But before he would sing, he would first go out inside, take something and come out, sit down, and all the ragas, alaps will come. And after performance, sometimes in break also, he would say, I just come. And everyone think that he's going for restroom, maybe 3 hours sitting in. But he would go and again take his Charanamrit, come back again. So, performance is there, but purity is not there. Prabhupada is saying that pure devotees chanting is attractive. And here we see example of such a great king, Prataprudra Maharaj, who has throughout his life heard so many kirtan parties. Is attracted by this kirtan party because these kirtaniyas are practicing Krishna consciousness and they are singing. So Prabhupada says, if a devotee sticks strictly to the principles governing Vaishnava behavior, his bodily luster will naturally be attractive and his singing and chanting of the holy names of Lord will be effective. So Prabhupada says, if someone follows Vaishnavism nicely, then what happens? His behavior changes and then his behavior is reflected in the aura. We experience so many times when we all come to Krishna consciousness, the initial days, people come and say, you look little different. Aap badal gaye ho. Right? So we are thinking, what badal gaya? We are wearing the same clothes and our face also has not changed. Why? What badal gaya? But people can see the change. What is that change? It is not a gross change. It is not even a subtle change. It's a spiritual change in our life. And people can see that change. I remember when I came to Krishna consciousness, I was in university that time, and suddenly there was a change of association. So I began associating with devotees. So I got very less time to go to my own friends. And they also got busy in study. I also got busy in study, and then I came closer to devotees. So one fine day I met one of my very old friends, very, very good friend, after many long 6 months. He said, hey, you look different. I was wondering how I look different. But the difference was practice of Krishna consciousness. So when we practice Krishna consciousness, there is a change in our behavior, change in the aura which we emit. So Prabhupada says here that the bodily luster becomes effulgent. And like in the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, while describing Kardama Muni, Prabhupada gives a very brilliant purport. Prabhupada says that Kardama Muni, when he was doing austerity and he got mercy of Lord Narayan and eventually got married to whom? Swayambhu Manu's daughter Devahuti. So Swayambhu Manu had come on a chariot looking for Kardama Rishi. He was waiting, where is Kardama Muni? I want to get my daughter married. So he came there, he was searching the whole area and finally found under a tree this devotee sitting down and doing his dhyana. And Bhagavatam describes what did Swayambhu Manu saw. He saw a beautiful forest, on that a beautiful effulgent yogi. And it is mentioned that he was very healthy. So Prabhupada writes in the purport, Kardama Rishi was doing tapasya. And generally if you see someone doing tapasya, the idea is someone should be emaciated, thin. But it is mentioned that he was very healthy. The Prabhupada writes, after people come to Krishna consciousness, everyone else improve. Right? Of course, in more details we can go later. But the point is, we have seen devotees when people come to become devotees, eventually everyone becomes happy and their health improves. And there's a challenge later that health is improved too much, now reduce it. But this is the point, that how the luster, the behavior of a devotee is reflected. And chanting is also very purifying. People will appreciate such kirtan without hesitation. Now here, even dramas about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya or Sri Krishna should be played by devotees, Prabhupada says. Such dramas will immediately interest an audience and be full of potency. You find Prabhupada would encourage dramas, Prabhupada would encourage, that time this, Vaikuntha players, right? Then after that, Bhaktivedanta players in London, then Goloka players, and so many devotee groups are there doing dramas. And we can see which area, which place was that? I saw one place where there were a lot of dramas happening, devotees were doing drama, and there were senior devotees of Prabhupada sitting in the audience, and they're all crying, shedding tears. Because when a devotee performs drama, what happens? It affects everyone's heart. Because a devotee is actually practicing, and therefore he can, like Srila Prabhupada himself played many dramas in his childhood. Prabhupada recollects that one drama where he played the role of Advaita Acharya. And that was not in a devotee circle, it was in his college. In college days, a very well-known popular director of dramas, he came to the principal and said, I would like to perform, do a drama and in your annual function. So principal said, well, very nice, such a wonderful, very well-known director wants, said, please bring your artist and you can perform drama. So, I am not going to bring any artist. I will select from your college students who are going to perform the drama. So are you sure? Our students are new, they don't know what to do. Don't worry, I'll train them. So for 1 year, this drama director selected few college students, boys and girls. One of them was our Srila Prabhupada. After 1 year of training them, then finally when drama happened, Prabhupada recollects that we were playing the drama of Pancha Tattva. In college to play Pancha Tattva is not very interesting, but the drama was done so nicely scripted, nicely directed, and the students were nicely trained. And when they performed drama, Prabhupada mentions that I was watching the audience. Oh, who is the audience? Audience also a student. They were all crying seeing the drama. So Prabhupada says that I went to the director and asked, oh, we are new people, we don't know how to do drama. But how can our drama affected all this audience, our own friends? Sometimes, generally what happens when your friends are in the audience, they are always looking at you laughing, hey, see, I saw him, he is this devotee, he is wearing his mustache and now come as a king, But he said, I went to the drama director and asked him, why? And said, the reason why you affected your audience was, you all people who acted in drama were sincere and you were ready to listen. So Prabhupada mentioned, similarly we can make a difference in the life of other people if we just submit to our directors, that means our spiritual masters, senior devotees, and be sincere and ready to change, ready to implement in our life. So this is something about drama and the whole thing. This whole series of verses which we are discussing today is speaking of a culture of dealings between devotees. Srila Prabhupada was touring and he was invited to come to East Africa, Kenya. So Prabhupada reached Kenya and Prabhupada said, today I have conquered the whole world because today I have reached African continent. And previously Prabhupada had gone to Russia also, Australia, all places Prabhupada went. So Prabhupada was very proud that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement has now gone to all the continents. Devotees are amazing, right? For the pleasure of Guru and for Gauranga, they can go any greater length and visit and do a lot of preaching. We know now devotees have also sent Bhagavatam sets to Antarctica. So there is hardly anyone stays there, but there is library. So there is Prabhupada Bhagavatam also in the library there. Srila Prabhupada reached Kenya, and Srila Prabhupada saw that there's a lot of potential thing in Krishna consciousness there. So Prabhupada just indicated a place and said, this place if you can take and make a temple, it will be nice. So many places Prabhupada sowed seeds. So Kenya also Prabhupada said, this place is good. And devotees really tried their best to get that land. They did not get. Finally, after 20 years, devotees got a land, Prabhupada's desire came true, and a beautiful temple stood up there. And Prabhupada actually, before even the land came, Prabhupada installed a deity and gave the name deity Radha Banke Bihari. And today is a beautiful, gorgeous temple in Nairobi, Radha Banke Bihari. So Prabhupada sowed seed there. Now coming to the point of culture, when Prabhupada went to Kenya, there are many people, especially many who had migrated from India and stayed there, they had invited Prabhupada to come to their home. So Prabhupada was told, Prabhupada, many Indians are here, they are inviting you to their home. So Prabhupada said, only if they become life members, I'll go to their home. So Prabhupada was dadati pratigranati. If I go, they should also do something. So there were quite a number of invitations. Prabhupada was in Surat, went for 2 days. Grand reception, whole Surat came out to receive Prabhupada and his disciples. Prabhupada was over when Prabhupada said, see this grand reception. So Swamiji, everyone is calling you home. Prabhupada said, if they become life members, I'll go. Immediately next day, Prabhupada was told a big chart. Swamiji, there are 6 invitations per day, if you agree. And in this way, there are so many invitations, you have to stay 1 month here. Prabhupada says, no problem, I'll stay. Prabhupada stayed 1 month in Surat, 6 invitations per day. And Prabhupada would just keep going everywhere. The best receptions Prabhupada got in the whole of world was in Surat. So Prabhupada was in Kenya, he also got many invitations. So Prabhupada was going from one family to another. And the last family on that day was the family of Mr. Prajapati. Supposed to reach around 8 p.m. Prabhupada was supposed to reach 8 p.m. there. So Prajapati thought, Swami is going to come with his disciples 8 p.m. I'll keep whole dinner ready for them. But Prabhupada, when you go to different places, more houses, more programs, always you fall short. You don't reach on time. So 8 p.m. became 10 p.m. So Prabhupada and his team reached that house at 10 p.m. And finally, we are going to last place. It's 10 p.m. The minimum you do. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Sorry we are late. Sorry if you are not up. Sorry, apologies, and then move out. So Prabhupada said, we are very late. Sorry for that. Swamiji, no problem, Swamiji. You came to our house. That itself is sufficient. We are very happy. Swamiji, please sit down. So Prabhupada sat down. So everyone, do little Prabhupada. Can you do some little kirtan for us? So kirtan began. For our 5-minute kirtan ended because devotees want to go back to the center. And after the kirtan was over, this host, Mr. Prajapati, he comes over and asks Prabhupada, Prabhupada, he did not take anything from our house. Milk, will you take milk? Prabhupada said, no, milk will take time, hot and all. Prabhupada, everything is ready. You just say yes, it will come. Is it? Yes. And as soon as Prabhupada said yes, the door opened, and as many as 15 devotees, 15 glasses came out. All the family members came and everyone got a glass of hot milk. Prabhupada was amazed. He just asked and everything came out. So Prabhupada was drinking, taking some time, hot milk. So he came, Prabhupada, milk is hot, takes time. Can I get some puris to dip and take? So Prabhupada said, yes. And puris came out. So now all devotees are having puris and milk. And Prabhupada, we made sabji also. Everything is ready. Can you come? I said, okay. Sabjis come out. All one by one, all the items, there's a big feast there. And Prabhupada was smiling. What a generous person. He knows the art of serving. So all the devotees were, please take nice prasadam. Don't feel shy. Devotees are always never feel shy. But if someone tells you don't feel shy, then definitely take all benefit of that. So they all took nice prasadam. And then, Swamiji, you came to our house, you spend your time, it's now 10:30 in the night. Swamiji, please look at our house, your feet, lotus feet will fall on all our rooms, please. So they took Prabhupada around. And finally they opened a big door. It was a master bedroom. That bed was ready. Swamiji, you must be very tired. Please take rest. So Prabhupada said, why we should take rest? You're tired. Take rest tomorrow morning, you can go. And Prabhupada said, what about my disciples? Immediately said, all these rooms which we have are for disciples. We'll sleep outside. So Prabhupada said, okay, we'll stay here. To all the disciples, you occupy all the rooms, I'll stay in this room with my assistant. So Prabhupada then next day told, this is culture. This Mr. Prajapati is demonstrating how to receive guests, how to deal with devotees. He began in a very small way. When there was no chance of any service, he began in a very small way, a glass of hot milk. From there he built up. Puris came, sabjis came. And eventually he conquered Prabhupada's heart and made him take rest also there. This is culture of Krishna. And this is essentially what Pratap Rudra Maharaj is watching. He is not watching some few devotees coming, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, how are you? He is watching the culture which is coming out of their behavior when they are interacting with each other. The dealings of Vaishnavas. So that's what the Chaitanya Charitamrita is all about. Chaitanya Charitamrita is nothing but a brilliant book about how in a community of Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis we come together, respect each other. Even if we dance together, fight with each other, there is a culture of respect in that. Difference of opinion also has a culture of respect in that. And here in this book of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is demonstrating this wonderful experience of Vaishnava culture. So here in this book, now these verses, Prabhupada is mentioning about, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is mentioning about residents of Kulinagram, then Mukunda Das, Narahari Sarkar, Gunandan, Chiranjeev, Ramananda Rai, Satyaraj, Ramananda Vasu, Satyaraj Khan, all these names, each and every devotee here is special. We know this beautiful book of Srila Rupa Goswami, Nectar of Instruction, right? Upadeshamrit. And the crux of the whole book is how we should practice our Krishna consciousness. One devotee was very nicely explaining this book in a nutshell. He was mentioning this book is from zero to hero. From zero to hero. What is the meaning of zero to hero? Zero means you are nothing. What? No control over senses. So book begins. Vacho vegam, manasa krodha vegam, jiva vegam, udara. 6 urges we have to control. That's where the book begins. That means you are zero, now slowly built up. And the hero is what? Residing in Radha Kund, the highest place, worshipping Srimati Radharani. In a matter of 12, 13 verses, you go from zero to hero. So nectar of instruction, you see, it develops into controlling senses. But how to control senses? Very difficult. How to control urges? Okay, it may be difficult, but not impossible. What to do? Okay, do these 6 things. Do not or avoid these 6 things. Right? What is that thing? 6 things which are favorable to devotional service, 6 things which are not favorable. Should avoid it. Someone may say, oh, that's difficult. That means change of lifestyle. Yes, change of lifestyle is there. But then it is possible if we associate with devotees. Question may come, how to associate with devotees? Then Rupa Goswami says, Nadati pratigranati guhyam akhyati prichhati bhungte bhojayate chaiva shadvida priti lakshanam. 6 priti lakshanam. Priti means love. Priti means affectionate dealings. Lakshanam, symptoms. Give and receive. Share, feed prasad and accept prasad. Give gift or reveal your mind in confidential and also hear from them. These are 6 symptoms Rupa Goswami mentions how to deal with devotees. But Rupa Goswami also mentions, the next sloka is there are different types of devotees. There is Uttama devotee, there is Uttamam devotee, there is Uttamara devotee. Kanishta Madhyam Uttamadikari. Kulinigrama devotees, one time when they came with Mahaprabhu and met Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu said, next time you're going to come for Rath Yatra, bring special ropes for Jagannath Ji. So Rath Yatra, Jagannath Ji would be there on the main Ratha, and the Rath would move and there would jugs. Sometimes Jagannath Ji's body was bound by some ropes that would break off. So Mahaprabhu said, bring the rope which famous in your village and will bind Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra with that rope so they are not uncomfortable. So Kulinagram devotees every year would bring ropes. So Mahaprabhu said, next year bring the ropes. I said, Mahaprabhu, we will do that. Mahaprabhu, what should we do? How can we serve you? So Mahaprabhu told, serve the devotees nicely. That was the instruction Mahaprabhu gave to Kulinagram devotees. So Kulinagram devotees asked Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu, who is a devotee? कौन बनेगा devotee? Who is a devotee? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, first year said, that person who has chanted even once the holy name of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He is a devotee. Thank you, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They went back. Next year they came back with ropes. And now the time is done. They're going back to their village. Mahaprabhu, how can we serve you? Same instruction, serve devotees. Mahaprabhu, who is a devotee? Mahaprabhu gave a different definition of devotee. That devotee is constantly chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He is a devotee. That person who is constantly chanting. Okay. They go away. The next year again they come. Again when they depart, Mahaprabhu, bring the ropes again. How should we serve Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu said, associate and serve devotees. Who is a devotee? Mahaprabhu. That person whom just by seeing him, one feels inspired to chant. He is a devotee. Srila Prabhupada said that why Mahaprabhu gave 3 different definitions of devotee. Because there are 3 different types of devotees. The first time when Mahaprabhu gave a definition, who just once chant, he is a Kanishta devotee. It's a neophyte devotee. It's a devotee but now new. Second is that person who is regularly chanting. He is a Sadhaka. He is now becoming, he is chanting his rounds. He is a Madhyama Adhikari. And third is who? That person, a pure devotee, just by seeing him, you feel inspired to chant. So Mahaprabhu gave 3 different types of devotees so that we understand how to associate with all these 3 different types. We are not Mayavadis, we are not impersonalists, everything is one. Even within devotees there are levels. Right? And based on the levels we deal. Just like in our family we have old people, we have people who are middle-aged, we have in a family member small kids, right? Small kid, children, grown-up, middle-aged, old, super old. Do we deal with them same way? No. With small kids, we actually become kids, right? You have seen sometimes a small kid is there, everyone becomes like kid in front of him. The way they speak also is like kid. I will not imitate now, but you all know how you all do, how we all do. Because that's how we deal, because that person, you can't start speaking Bhagavatam lecture in front of a small kid, you know. You will not understand also. You deal in way that he will understand or she, that lady, small girl will understand. The grown-up person, middle-aged, the main people in one sense, the family is run by the middle-aged people. They are running the whole show. They work at home or at work. They run the whole family. But their relationship with the whole family is different. With elders, parents, a different set of behavior or way they act. Similar in our Vaishnava community, we should not call neophyte Vaishnava, we should call them as child-like Vaishnavas. Small. They don't know anything. We have to explain to them everything. And there are equals who are like us. And there are elders. Elders are those who are Uttama Adhikaris. So when dealing with Uttama Adhikaris, a lot of respect is there. So, Vaishnavism and dealing with devotees is a super science. And this super science requires a lot of time to understand, practice and pass. Just like if you want to do masters, how many years? For doing masters, right from kindergarten, how many years it takes? How many years? 15, 18, 20, depends on which field you take. 20 years for such a Jada Vidya to acquire. To become a devotee, in 2 years you will become a devotee. Prabhu, I am chanting. Each coming temple asked Prabhu 3 years initiated. How can he behave like that? But why you are expecting so much from him? Because just 3 years in bhakti. So it's a mature science to not only understand Vaishnavism, but to also be broad-hearted and to know that this is how things will be in this Vaishnava community. I was mentioning yesterday in the program that if we all ask each other, what is the definition of a pure devotee? We will all have different definitions of pure devotee. Let's take an imagine of pure devotee, dur ki baat hai. Pure ghee. Our definition of pure ghee is different, and this shopping malls definition of pure ghee is different. When I was a small kid, pure ghee would come pure ghee. And then after some years, pure gai ka ghee, pure cow ghee. And after some time, pure deshi cow ghee. And after that, ahimsa, pure deshi cow ghee, A2, whatever they call it. So even within ghee, there is so much of variety. Pure. So we don't know what is pure actually. Our congregation kids once went to Govardhan Eco Village. The initial years of Govardhan Eco Village, when not much of development was there. Just some Goshala was there, and some ashram where devotees would stay. So they were supposed to go in the morning, then reach and stay, next day go back. So kids went there, and they were all given this fresh milk from the cow. And as soon as they picked up, said, "Baas aa raha hai." I said, "Baas aa raha hai." And then, because everyone was habituated to drink what? Homogenized, pasteurized, whatever you call it. Whether milk is not there or there, no one knows. But because so habituated this is milk, the real milk came, hardly any taste in. So many times we also don't know what actually purity is all about. So the pure devotee, these are concepts which are there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. We are first to know one should, what I said, it takes one to know one, right? So the best part is in our Vaishnava community, therefore Chaitanya Charitamrita is one such beautiful scriptures where there is a lot of description given of Mahaprabhu arranging devotees, how they interact with each other. And by reading such scriptures, then what happens? Our personal Krishna consciousness gets enhanced. Our chanting improves. Our behavior in Vaishnava community improves. So this is a book which is therefore called as postgraduate book in our Krishna consciousness. So Gita is there, Bhagavad is there, and Chaitanya Charitamrita is there. Srila Prabhupada was once asked, "Prabhupada, you are from Bengal. Which is the best Bengali sweet?" Prabhupada picked up Chaitanya Charitamrita. Best Bengali sweet. No diabetes problem. You can eat this as much as possible and refine and become a great devotee. Hare Krishna. Thank you. We have 5 minutes for question and answers. Gopal Chandra will answer questions. You will answer or I should answer? Yes, anyone has any comments, corrections, addition, and reduction, multiplication, division, or a question?
Any questions, comments, realizations you want to share?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yesterday class, you explained about that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu time, Prataparudra is king, right? And then Indrajamna Maharaj. You have said about Indrajamna Maharaj. Indrajamna Maharaj brought this Jagannath in this world in Satyuga. That Satyuga, in which period it happened? Satyuga, from Satyuga to Kalyuga, many years, lakhs of years happened, right? In Satyuga, which cycle it happened?
Actually, Jagannath is there in every yoga. It's not just one particular 4 cycles on Jagannath. Jagannath has been there for millions of years. The temple of Jagannath Puri is always there. So that's why I said that it is not just in this Satyuga Jagannath appeared, and after Kali Yuga Jagannath will go away. No, Jagannath will keep coming. So pastimes of Jagannath are eternally manifesting in the Jagannath Puri Dham. So in that sense I was mentioning this. Was that a question? Same question you were asking? Yeah.
Thank you. One more question. This Prataparudra, after he became a Gaudiya Vaishnava?
Yeah. Yes, Prataparudra Maharaj.
He attracted the Sankirtan
So Prataprudra Maharaj is now, these are the verses which we read today, where he is entering into the realm of Gaudiya Vaishnavism. He was already a Vaishnava, but he got attracted to Gaudiya Vaishnavism, especially because of the dealings that attracted him. The dealings, the behavior attracted. From the body he saw externally effulgence. And Prabhupada says effulgence was because of practice of Krishna consciousness. And the dealing between two devotees attracted the culture of Krishna consciousness. So practice and culture, these two aspects attracted the attention of such a great king as Prataprudra Maharaj that he is going on his rooftop and he is asking, who is this devotee? That is Advaitacharya. Wow. And who is this devotee? He is asking all 200 devotees who have come. And who are these devotees? They are not a well-known big devotees. Simple villagers who have come from Bengal wearing simple dhoti and kurta. But the bodily luster of those devotees and the way they are interacting, prem, that's attracted Prataprudra Maharaj, asking, who is this devotee? Who is that devotee? And then Gopinath Acharya knows each and every devotee's name. So he's telling on the rooftop, oh, this is Advaitacharya, this is Chiranjeev, this is Sanjay, this is Kulinagram devotees, like that. So that's it's an introduction of all devotees which is happening for Prataprudra Maharaj. So Prataprudra Maharaj then wanted to have audience of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but Mahaprabhu did not give any audience. And finally devotees, one devotee went and petitioned Mahaprabhu, please give him what problem. Mahaprabhu said, if you tell me again, I'll leave Jagannath Puri and not stay here. So everyone became grave. Oh, we should not even petition for connecting Prataprudra Maharaj, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu doesn't like. And then finally Mahaprabhu agreed and Prataprudra Maharaj's son came to meet Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu embraced him. Prataprudra Maharaj felt some solace. But he was still feeling, it's like your family member gets sweet to eat, but you don't get. You will happy they got, but if I also get good, right? So finally it is said that Prataprudra Maharaj was trained by Ramananda Rai, Sarvam Bhattacharya. All devotees were praying Mahaprabhu's mercy he should get. And the Rath Yatra time, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was resting in Jagannath Vallabh garden, and then they told that you change your clothes, dress into a normal Vaishnava, and you sing this beautiful bhajan, press Mahaprabhu's legs. And that was his first audience with Mahaprabhu. He went as a simple, humble devotee. And then he got connected with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Prataprudra Maharaj went on to... Prataprudra Maharaj had a lot of service before he actually got audience. And Mahaprabhu was hearing all that. But Mahaprabhu still showed that he didn't have interest in the king. Prataprudra Maharaj arranged Ramananda Rai to get full salary and not work and serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That was one thing. And Prataprudra Maharaj had arranged for all the devotees accommodation and prasad for 4 months. That also Mahaprabhu was aware. And finally Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Prataprudra Maharaj humbling himself in front of everyone, all his subjects. In the Rath Yatra he was doing jhadu, brooming. And that attracted Mahaprabhu's attention. All these big things he had done, salary and that's okay. That was within his limit, right? As a king he could, ठीक है चलो 4 लोगों को salary दे दिया, 2-4 people got salary, okay, accommodation, that's part of his grandeur. But the going out of his way and becoming a broom, taking a broom, and Mahaprabhu liked that service, humble service, giving up his own false prestige. And then Mahaprabhu gave his mercy to Prataprudra Maharaj. So Prataprudra Maharaj then got lot of opportunity to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is when Mahaprabhu went to Vrindavan, he went via the Katak, where the capital city of Prataprudra Maharaj was there. When he came back from Vrindavan, it was Prataprudra who came with his wife and welcomed Mahaprabhu, as Mahaprabhu had crossed the Mahanadi river and was entering Katak. Grand reception. That place is still there, where Mahaprabhu was welcomed. They call it, I think they call it some special ghat, I forgot the name. But that place is still there. So Prataprudra Maharaj went on to become a great Vaishnava.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
We can take one more quick question if anybody has. Okay. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Let us give another big round of applause for Prabhuji.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
So, Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, Tashyaham Sulabha Bharata. It is very easy to attain me. Bhakti is very easy. But why is he saying that? It is because of exalted Vaishnavas like His Grace Baldev Prabhu. His Grace Baldev Prabhu, here is Krishna in his heart. And he doesn't keep Krishna to himself. He travels all over the world and gives Krishna freely to everyone. Thank you very much for such an enlightening class today, Prabhuji, and Vaishnava dealings, cultural dealings. Thank you very much. Let us chant the Maha Mantra 3 times to thank Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This process of bhakti is like a very powerful vehicle which can take you to wherever destination you want to go, whichever place you want to go. But still you should have the desire to get in and drive the vehicle. But devotees like His Grace Baldev Prabhu, they are like autonomous vehicles. They just come to your home and pick you. You don't even have to drive. They pick you and take you to Golok Vrindavan. That is their mercy. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. The next part of the program is Aarti. We request devotees to rise, and His Grace Baldev Prabhu will lead the Kirtan.
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatyareshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सदश्री श्रीमद His Divine Grace Abhay Charnarvind Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON Founder Acharya, BPT Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajaka Acharya Stotra Shata Shri Srimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrind Ki Jai. नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की जय. श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय. श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय. श्री जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की जय. गंगा माई की जय. जमुना माई की जय. भक्ति देवी की जय. तुलसी महारानी की जय. कलयुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय. Srila Prabhupada's Transcendental Book Distribution की जय. जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदी. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga.
Hare Krishna. Welcome you all to our Sunday Feast program. Today we have with us okay, we'll do national prayers. We'll do national prayers and then announcements.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Simha